And welcome to Generation X Youth Sports Network. It's about to go down. Sunday action football, 12 and under action. Listen, in the white uniforms, IB Braves 12. You've heard a lot about the 13U, but now it's time for you to see the premiere of this 12 and under team taking on Arizona Suns in the gray. Kick is deep. Kick it to around the 30-yard line. He'll fill it at the 30. Makes one cut, two cuts, still on his feet. And he'll get out to like around the 40-yard line. So that is where the Braves will set up their offense. So let's get ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning here to Generation X. Share the live. Make sure all the 12 and under teams get to watch this premier action as we get ready to wrap up our preseason with the Youth National Championship and get ready to start rocking our regular season and dropping our national rankings around the country so we can start the race to the YNC. Of course, it's going down in Florida in December. And it's something you definitely won't want to miss. Definitely the action in the fire and the smoke, however you want to say it, is always at the YNC. And speaking of smoke, where there's smoke, there's fire. It's going down tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time. It's the matchup of the 14U epic matchup. These boys getting it out the way early. Legendary OG Ducks, 14 and under. Head coach Keefe is leading his troops against the 13 and under YNC division champs. Of course, this year they're 14 and under. LA Rampage Twins will be there, both brothers. So talking about two teams with national pedigrees, putting it all on the line tonight, starting off the 2022 season with a bang. You got to appreciate two coaches like that that's not afraid of that smoke. A lot of these coaches don't want to face competition early in the season. Shout out to Keefe, shout out the Twins brothers that they ready to get it in. Hand off to the right-hand side. And Arizona all over that. And you look at the size difference. Arizona champions, excuse me, not Suns. Let's make sure we show them boys their proper love. Arizona champions in the gray, taking on the OG Ducks 12U. Beautiful day here in Southern California. The sun is out, not a cloud in the sky. Turf football, the breeze is here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a perfect day for football. Quarterbacks and shotgun for the Ducks. He'll call for the ball. He scans to the left. He'll go ahead and roll to the right. He'll call his own number. He's a little room upfield, breaks some tackle, and gets all the way out to maybe around the 45-yard line. So that should be a gain of 4. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Ducks. Thank you once again for joining in the Generation X Youth Sports Network as we get ready for the build-up to tonight's main event. I got to tell you, man, this is like watching Muhammad Ali taking on Ken Norton, one of those big heavyweight fights. 14 and under, we already know that usually the national championship runs through California and the West Coast, I should say, not just California, because you had Vegas Strone, who has been competitive at the 14 and under in the last 5 years as well. But, man, two heavyweight contenders getting it on in August, man. You know, I'm excited about tonight's football. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked here tonight. Y'all won't want to miss it. Get your popcorn ready, sit down. Two well-coached teams going to get it in tonight. Quarterback back to pass. Slant to number 5. Makes one play, a miss, gets out to around the 41-yard line. Nice pass, and that's enough to move the chains for the Ducks as the quarterback stands in the pocket, moves the chains. And that play was really about formation. Defensive back playing about 7 yards off the receiver. And so if he's going to give him that room, the Ducks are probably going to take that all day. Right now, trips to the top of your screen. One back set, quarterback's in shotgun. Quarterback will send in his audible, reset his players. Hand off to number 12, right up the middle. And he runs with some authority for a couple yards. That'll bring up about 2nd and 8 for the Ducks. And so the Ducks are keeping that Champions defense honest. Yes, they want to go to the air, but they want to pound and ground. So those linebackers have to read and react. They just can't react and respect their run game as well, especially with a back of number 12 size, that he's a big back for the Ducks. Shout out to Coach Larry, head coach of this Ducks team here, a legendary here on the West Coast. I'm sorry, Braves. I'm sorry, guys. I'm excited about tonight's Ducks game. So this is our Braves action, man. I apologize. So I'm excited about the 14U matchup. Larry will be up next at the 11U. We're talking about Braves, so you can see where my mind is at. I won't even front. I'm ready to see this 14U action. But shout out to the Braves, man. You know, just you see the 13U came out tonight, last night. Impressive win, and they've been really just rolling already this season. Braves here, just Island's best. That's what the IB stands for. This is 12 and under action against the champions.
Here we go. Third and about 3.
Braves in shotgun. Hand off right up the middle.
Hit immediately. Number 40.
And that's going to be right at the sticks, bringing up 4th down. So that's going to be about 4th and 3 for the Braves.
40 and 14 combined on the tackle for the champion defense. They have forced a 4th down, 4th and about 2 coming up.
They'll stay inside of shotgun. Defense will readjust as they switch their defensive ends. Oddball comes in from the sideline. Calls for the ball, scans, throws a throwback, makes one player miss, and right at the sticks. And he'll have some yak yards. He'll fight for that 1st down. And that's going to be a Braves 1st down. Thanks for tuning in once again for 12 and under action right here on Generation X Youth Sports Network. First quarter action, 4 minutes and 49 seconds left in this first quarter. Your score is 0-0 if you're just tuning in. Braves in the white jerseys, champions in the gray. Cali versus Arizona. And the Braves are on the move. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Hand off to the right-hand side, and he's hitting the backfield. And there's going to be a flag there. Let's see what the call, and that's usually from holding. Let's see what the call is here. And that's exactly what it be. So they'll back him up 10 yards. So that'll bring up 1st and 20 for the Braves. Good pass to number 5. He gets out to the 40, makes one player miss, still on his feet, accelerates. Man, tight ropes the sideline. Didn't look like he had a lot of room there, but was able to accelerate up the sideline.
25-yard line. Nice catch and run on the play by number 5, Zion Henderson.
Brings up 2nd and 7 as the Arizona champions defenders were able to catch up with him, push him out of bounds. Champions looking to bend but not break here. Ball is spotted at the 25-yard line. Hand off right up the middle. He has room there. And he'll get all the way down to around the 15-yard line. That's going to be close. No, that's going to be enough to move the sticks for the Braves. 1st and 10, Braves. So champions trying to find a way to stop this offense right now. As the Braves are still testing the waters, running right at the teeth of the internal part of this champions defense. So Braves can get a 1st again at the 6-yard line. Hand off to number 3, right up the middle. Strong power run. That's going to be about 4 yards, so let's see where they mark it at. So that's going to be about 2nd and a long 6. That's going to be marked to maybe around the 11-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout, and that's going to be official timeout. When we come back, Braves champions right here on Generation X Youth Sports Network. High snap, handoff to number 5. He's swallowed up in the backfield by number 14. Arizona all over that play. That's going to be a loss about 2 yards. Big play. 14 comes off the edge hard. And that's a play that Arizona needed right now, trying to defend this goal line or red zone area. I'm sure this is going to be 4-down territory for the Braves. Hand off to the right-hand side. Breaks one tackle, still on his feet, cuts back in, and he'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Braves number 15 as he walks into the end zone, and they strike first. Your score is 6-0 with 1:58 in the first quarter. Right here on Generation X, U Sports Network. Point after attempt coming up next. The Braves line up for the point after attempt. The kicker is up. Ball is up. And thanks for joining once again. The score is 6-0. Point after attempt, no good. 1:58 in the first quarter. Kick is up. It's batted. And he's hit right away at midfield, close to around the 47-yard line. Let's see where they spotted. And that is where Arizona champions will set up their offense with 1:54 in the first quarter. Score is 6-0. Champions trailing right now 0-6 and getting ready to try to put something together against this IB Braves defense. Sends a play in motion for champions. Hand off to left-hand side, number 1. Still on his feet, flags on the play. And it's in the champions' backfield. And that's usually in the place of holding. Let's see the official call. And that's it. It's going to make it 1st and 20. After a nice run by number 1 for Arizona, as he was able to churn out about 4 to 5 yards, but it's for naught as it'll come back 10 yards. And Arizona will have a second opportunity at this first, but now 1st and 20. Nothing there. Tackle by number 20 of the Braves. Steps up in the hole. And no gain, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 20 for the champions. Champions get their play-ins. Coach sending an audible in from the sidelines. There will be two wide receivers to the top and bottom of your screen. One set back in the backfield. Quarterback's in shotgun. Braves come out in a cover one player in motion. They'll fake the handoff, goes up top. That shoulder, underthrew the ball. Receiver could not get back to the ball, so that's incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 20 with 35 seconds left in this first quarter. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of action. Score is 0-6. Champions sending a substitute player now, so they'll adjust their offense to trips to the bottom of the screen. Quarterback's in shotgun. He'll scan the field. Braves show blitz. Handoff. Cuts back to the left. Oh, no, he fakes me out. Quarterback keeps it. He's around to the edge. Flags on the play. Oh, man, he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but there's a lot of laundry. 3 flags on the field. So something's definitely obvious to this officiating crew. And it looks like it'll be coming back. So right now, the Arizona Champions can't get out the way of their own selves right now. Every big play that they get seems to come back. So now you're going to talk about from a 3rd and 20 to about a 3rd and 30. So I don't know how many plays the offensive coordinator has in his back pocket for a 3rd and 30 situation. But it's the best for them just to kind of take it yard by yard and play by play. So 3rd and 30 coming up. Champions trail 0-6. And this is not great from a field position standpoint as they started in midfield. And they'll start this play spotted at the 21-yard line.
Ball 30 long, 22-yard line. Quarterback in the ground. 46 to his left.
Quarterback calls his own number, rolls out, and it's pressure. And he'll be swallowed up by a triple attack between 19, 2, and 9 as they combine on a quarterback sack. And he'll be all the way around the 11-yard line. And it will be 4th down punt time situation. But what the Braves really did is really flip the field of position for them. Field position in favor of the Braves right now. This punt will have to take place from the 11-yard line. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter. And when we come back, second quarter action. Champions, Braves, right here on Generation X Youth Sports Network. Quarterback spins out of it, still on his feet, won't be able to get out of that last tackle as Arizona was able to put the pressure on. Braves to go backwards. Eight minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Score 6-0. Braves over Arizona. Second and long for the Braves. Quarterbacks in shotgun. Split backs. Twins receivers to the bottom of your screen. One single receiver to the top. Quarterback calls for the ball. Hand off to 13. Some confusion there. And he's swallowed up in the backfield once again. 14 is all over the field. And he's in the backfield more than the running back right now for Arizona. So that's going to bring up third and long as the Braves offense is going backwards right now against this Arizona defense. Third and long. Play sent in to the quarterback. Quarterback scans the field. He'll call for the ball. Handoff once again to 13. And again, 14 has not been blocked this entire game as he is putting on a defensive end clinic right now. He does the hat trick as making 3 solo tackles in a row with 7 minutes and 36 seconds. So is this a spark that the champions need right now? Will this be able to translate to their offense? Well, we'll see. It's fourth and super long for the Braves. Decision time is there at midfield. Are they going to punt and let their defense continue to play lights-out football like they've been doing this first half? And it looks like that's going to be decision. So 2 return men in the backfield for the champions, number 1 and number 12. Excuse me, number 7 and number 12. Braves sent in a last-minute substitute for the punt team.
Braves being set to punt. Ball on the 47. 2 champions back deep, looking the field around the 25-yard line.
Calls for the ball. Nice punt. It'll be fielded close to around the 35-yard line. So that is where the champions will set up their offense. Now, we've seen what the champions can do defensively. When we return, will the offense pick up the same cadence? We'll find out right here on Generation X, Youth Sports Network.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally?
Hand off to the left-hand side, so gets out maybe for a 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the champions. 5 minutes and 53 seconds in the first half. Quarterback's in shotgun. He'll throw a screen to number 2. He has some block out in front of him. Makes one player miss, stiffs arms, drags a couple players with some excellent yak yards, and that's going to be first down. So, yes, that momentum is kind of getting over there with the champions, having 3 big plays turned in by their defensive end, number 14, and now the offense kind of feeling the vibes the same way. 1st and 10 champions. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line in IB Braves territory. Quarterback, he'll throw a screen opposite way, and this one could have been disastrous as the ball was overthrown a little high for number 1. But that's almost fortunate for number 1 because number 15 from the Braves had a bead on them and would have lost yards if that was a completion. So Champions dodge a bullet there. Brings up 2nd and 10, 5 minutes and 1 second left in the second quarter of play. Score is 6-0 Braves. Quarterbacks in shotgun. Twins receivers to the top of your screen. Sends a player in motion. Fakes, comes back the other way, misdirection right up the middle, and he has some room. It's going to be a foot race. Number 7 and number 4 is going to see if they can race in the end zone. Touchdown, Champions. And I can tell you, this was all sparked by excellent defensive play by the Champions, as number 14 really stood in the paint for his team, made 3 consecutive big plays. Offense came back the very next series and puts points on the boards. We got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Score 6-6, 4 minutes and 53 seconds. Second quarter action. Point after attempt for the Champions. Kicker lines up where he needs to kick.
Ain't no more to it. We out. Remember me now? Let's dance. Yeah. What now? Finna get loose, huh? Finna get loose, huh? Finna get loose, huh? Finna get loose.
We got to stop the clock and move the change. 1st and 10 Braves. Boy, Ed over here running hard for that Braves offense. Running behind that big old line. You know the saying, no line, no shine. Hand off left side, sets up his block, pointed out 12 with the high step to about the 6. We got a flag at the end of the play. Let's check it. Holding against the offense. That one's going to come back. All right, 1st and 20 from the 24. 2 receivers high. We got a timeout on the field. Timeout White.
4th and long for the Braves. They go up top. And it's going to be intercepted. Seven's deciding if he's going to bring it out. He brings it out. He has some block. Oh, and puts his shoulder down and runs through a tackle. He'll get him back out to the 20-yard line. And it looks like a flag comes out around maybe the 10-yard line. So let's see what the call is. But on 4th and long, Braves throw a pick. And the champions would bring it out to around the 20-yard line. So the champions will start their offense after the interception at the 5-yard line. And I'm sure number 2 would almost want to just wish he took a knee to get back to as a touchback to the 20-yard line. But regardless, an excellent play by him for the pick. But almost if you knocked the ball down, you almost have better field position if that was turnover on downs. Handoff right up the middle. But when football is such a bang-bang action sport, you're not really having time to kind of put all those options in your mind. Should I catch it? Should I knock it down? But as these kids get older, they'll have a little bit more football awareness, and that will take us to the half, ladies and gentlemen, as the score is 7-6. Right now, the champions with the lead. Champions offense after these kids just chased this player 85 yards to the other end of the field. Here we go. First and goal. Quarterback's in shotgun. He'll call for the ball handoff. No, he'll call his own number, and he'll race to the end of the end zone, to the corner, and that's going to be touchdown. And I can tell you a lot that has to do with that touchdown was the fatigue of that team that, man, they just chased the player down all the way down to the end zone. So Champions are able to go up and increase their lead, I should say, 13-6 with the opening kickoff of the second half. Wow. Champions putting the pressure on the Braves as they're getting it. Point after attempt, they'll line up in shotgun. Quarterback scans the fields. He'll throw it out, and that's broken up, incomplete. So your score, ladies and gentlemen, is 13-6, 9 minutes and 6 seconds, opening kickoff. Champions put points on the board. Champions getting ready to kick it off after scoring their quick touchdown on the opening kickoff of the second half. And they'll kick it. Gets around the 45-yard line. It'll be fielded across midfield. And he'll be setting up probably close to around the 46-yard line. And this is where IB Braves will try to dent back or respond to the quick touchdown of the Champions, beginning of the third quarter action. Big run up the middle, turns on the speed, a lot of yak yards, and there's going to be flags that come in at the end of that play. But he'll get all the way to the 25-yard line. A big power run by the Braves. Let's see what the call is. And they'll tack on yards to that run face mask at the end of the run. So a great response by the Braves after giving up a quick special teams big play, capped off by a touchdown. Just in one big play, they get a big chunk of yards, gets them all the way down at the 20-yard line in the red zone. So the Braves will be able to get another first down at the 10-yard line. So 1st and 10, spot at the 20, quarterback's in shotgun for the Braves. Handoff once again, and he's running hard as the workhorse for the Braves. Late flag once again from the same referee, and we may have another face mask, ladies and gentlemen. It just seems like They're trying to grab onto anything at number 12 to kind of stop them. And it is that call, another face mask. So 2 back-to-back face mask calls on Arizona. Quick discussion with the white hat. I guess they may be discussing what type of face mask penalty will it be. Is it the 5-yard priority or is it the 15-yarder? And it looks like the 15-yarder. So they will spot this ball inside of the 10-yard line. It looks like it's going to be spotted maybe around the 9-yard line. And that is going to bring it 1st and goal. Quarterback's in shotgun. Champion show blitz. He tries to think, calls his own number, steps up in the pocket, and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Braves, as they respond in quick and deadly fashion. Your score is 12-13. They have an opportunity to tie it up here or take the lead with the point after attempt. Right now they trail 1 point. And we have a ball game here, ladies and gentlemen.
QB Theodore Watkins Jr. with the score for the Braves.
So this time they'll go for the 2-point conversion versus the 1 point. They'll get a player off the field. Too many men on the football field. Quarterback is waiting for his players to get set. And they're going for the lead here, ladies and gentlemen. He'll throw to the corner of the end zone. And conversion is good. They'll take the lead, 14-13. 7 minutes and 1 second left in the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll take those points off the board. There's a penalty on there, 5 men in the backfield, so a legal procedure. They'll need to do this play over again. So currently your score is 13-12, champions. Again, the Braves are going for it here for a 2-point conversion. They'll bring number 12 back into the formation. He's been their workhorse the entire day. He'll move out to the wide receiver position right now. So Arizona spreading out. Braves spreading out Arizona's defense. 4 wide. Quarterback back to pass. He'll call his number once again. He pulls it down, throws to the back of the end zone, and overthrew a wide open receiver. Number 12 was standing in the back of the end zone by himself and just overthrew him. Sideline warning for the Braves. Braves get ready to kick off after executing a beautiful touchdown, 80 yards down the sidelines. So onside kick, it's Braves take a knee at the 47. So this is where they'll set up their offense with 6 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third quarter as they trail Arizona champions 12 to 19. Handoff right up the middle. And, man, this play has worked for the Braves all day, running right down the zero. Number 12, right down the gut of that Champions defense. And they're not shy about it. He's been the workhorse all day for the for IB Braves. And they're not shying away from him right now. Carrying the ball right up there. That's going to move the chains once again for the Braves. Quarterback's in shotgun. They're trying to adjust their line right now to see if they can stop or slow him down. Handoff once again. Same play, same results. About a 5-yard gain there. And a late flag. Hey, and another late flag. So the smallest kid on the field right now throwing some blows. And we have an injury timeout. So when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we'll square it all away. Right now, the Braves are on the move.
Let's go! Let's go! All day! It's gonna be like that all day!
We're clearing up 2 ejections on each side of the field. Players having a little extracurricular activity.
So we got some clarification. We ready to rock. Second down, about 3.
And up right up on the middle. Tackled by number 24 of the Champions.
Champion D-line.
Not a lot there. Maybe a gain of half a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd and short for IB. They bring in back number 12 at the running back position. Again, the workhorse for this Braves offense. Handoff once again, number 12. Stiff arm there. And this time he'll be gang tackled, but he still breaks through and still on his feet. And this kid is tough. But they're playing team defense against him. And after all that running, maybe a gain of a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down, ladies and gentlemen. Big 4th down for both teams as we're getting ready to wind down this 3rd quarter with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. 4th and short, mano y mano, and we're going to get a timeout call. And timeout. Champions. They'll want to talk about it right here on Generation X Youth Sports Network.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started.
Fourth and short. Braves with twins receivers on both sides. One single back. Hand off to, no, he'll call his own number. Behind the line, and he'll have enough for that first. And a late flag comes in. Two flags. And that is going to come back. So that conversion, for that four-count conversion, is going to come back. So now that's going to make it 4th and 12.
Still 4th down.
Makes it a lot less manageable for the Braves now. And that's a big, big break for the champions.
Quarterback dropping back, rolling right.
Quarterback throws.
Got to pass this up, is caught.
And that's not going to be enough for the first.
Just shy of 20.
As forward progress will get him about a 5-yard gain. And that's going to be turned over and downs, ladies and gentlemen. The champions 1st and 10.
Headed the other way, y'all.
With 3 minutes and 9 seconds, champions nursing a small lead right now, 19-12 over the Braves.
When I was in jail, I was low key. Shout out to some niggas that wrote me.
Trip to the high side.
Champions hand off to the right-hand side. Not a lot there. He'll be piled up at the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver screen is no good. And that's going to bring up third down for the champions. Big play to number 12, goes up top down to the 40-yard line, and the quarterback was able to recognize he had a wide open guy at the, oh man, big play by the champions. Big play as the quarterback was able to recognize a blown coverage 12 out there standing by itself. Big reception, 1st and 10, crosses midfield, ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Quarterback's in shotgun. Quarterback keeps it. And not much there, as he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. Tough run right up the middle of that Braves defense. Number 7 showing you can not only run on the outside, but can run some tough run on the inside. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Handoff once again to number 7 right in the middle. Nope. Quarterback keeps it. Doesn't fool number 15. Tackled in the backfield. And that's a big play for the Braves.
Quarterback had the edge. Boy, yeah, it came out of nowhere. Not over here, bro. fourth quarter now, y'all. Y'all know the business. Throw them foes up. This fourth quarter football right here at the YNC preseason finale in Cali.
Fourth and 10. Big pressure.
He's hit.
And hitting the backfield. Excellent defense by the Braves as they're all over that play. Turn over on downs. Braves going the other way.
What's a big loss of yards, turnover on downs. It'll be Braves ball, 1st and 10, right at about the 40-yard line. That was a big stop right there for the Braves defense.
And off the number 13, right up the middle, still on his feet. Nice run. 15-yard gain right up the middle. Flip sides of the field up to the 45-yard line of the champions. Beginning of the fourth quarter, Braves desperately making sure that they can take advantage of this particular possession, trying to climb back into this game, only trailing one score.
In the champions territory, ball on the 45. Snap is up and hit the ground. Ooh, hello.
Big play. 54 in the backfield.
Number 24. Laying the wood for that champion defense.
So that's going to be a loss of 4 yards. Braves will try to get themselves 12 or come back into the game for the Braves. And he's been the go-to guy, as we said earlier in this broadcast. Quarterback calls for the ball. Hands off to number 12. 75 with a big tackle from the backside as he ran down number 12. And maybe a gain of half a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Braves.
We had room.
Quarterback calls for the ball. He'll throw to the right. And a little high, incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Braves.
4th down coming up for the Braves.
Goes into motion for the Braves. 4th and long. Quarterback gets his audible in. He'll call for the ball. Throws up top. Man wide open. In and out of the hands of number 5. Perfectly thrown ball as they went vertical. And he just flat out dropped it. Turn over on downs. It will be champions ball. 1st and 10.
7-11 and going and go again.
First and 10, Champions, player in motion, number 12. Fake handoff comes back the other way. And trying to fight for the ball. And there's going to be a late flag coming in. And let's see what the call is. Holding. So they'll back him up 10 yards.
Like that one's coming back. Handoff 7 on the jet. Oh, hit in the backfield.
And number 9 all over the play. And
he sold up the edge.
Champions are going backwards.
Xavier Atkinson on the tackle for the defense. Second and long coming up. Inside, ran into a wall. No gain on the play. Third and long coming up. We got a timeout on the field. Timeout, Champions.
Can't stop, won't stop, bad boy. Always upgrading from my last. I don't f on Risha, Keisha, and Joy. And I ain't tripping if you didn't enjoy. I was locked 23 and 1. Now I bought like 23 and 1. Sniper game, I'm always playing manhunt. I'm the one who killed the fool and what? Still got the fire in my eyes, but I changed though. Suck my bitch, I'm too rich to drive a Range Rover. Little hater baby, I remember stealing mangoes. How my side better than my man.
Quarterback looking left.
Deep pass. Intercepted coming back the opposite way.
He got rolled 40. Tackled by the receiver.
And it will be first and 10 as the pass was intended for number 7. Coming back the other way at the 38-yard line. Flags on the field. Oh, boy, big penalty. Big penalty. Roughing the passer against the Braves. Wow. That is a huge penalty as the Braves trying to get back into this game with only 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in this contest. They got the break that they needed for an interception. And man, oh man, roughing the passer not only negates that interception, but it also marches off 15 yards. First and 10, Arizona.
Hand off to the back of the gut.
Nothing there as IB Braves are all over it. So no gain on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. The clock becomes the biggest enemy of the Braves right now. 4 minutes and 24 seconds and ticking. And we'll get timeout Braves. They'll want to talk about it. More 12U action when we return right here on Generation X, Youth Sports Network. Quarterback keeps his own, brought down, maybe after 2-yard gain. And that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the champions.
Number 1, the quarterback on the carry. Third and 8 coming up. Snap is up, quarterback keeper up the middle.
And they'll do a quarterback sneak, trying to really just take some time off this clock as 3 minutes and 23 seconds are left in the 4th quarter. It's going to bring up 4th down. Champions in no rush to snap this ball.
Time out on the field.
And we'll have an official timeout at 3 minutes.
4th down and a good 6. Oh, wait. That's what we came for.
Three minutes left in this contest. 4th and 6 for the champions, and they're trying to eat up as much clock as they can to maintain this 1-score game. Score is 19-12.
Down, snap is up. And quarterback with the keeper.
Quarterback keeper, and he's not going to get anywhere.
I see you, Don.
As a big stop for IB on that 4th down. 1st and 10.
Right
2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the game. And this is where the Braves will bring out their offense. And you can imagine number 12 is going to get the ball here.
Well, that champion defense stay solid.
2 minutes and 52 seconds. Let's see what the Braves have in their playbook as the opportunities are dwindling down in this contest. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game. Quarterback's in shotgun.
Quick pass, right side, got a receiver.
Throws a pass to the right, cuts back in.
Across the 50,
Big hit.
Still on his feet. Brought down on the other side. At
Nice yak yards.
47-yard line it is.
That'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Braves. They're in a hurry-up offense. They're not going to the huddle now. Back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback's in shotgun.
Quick. Sense of urgency to score right now. Looking left, quick pass, left side.
Pass out to 14.
Juke move, cuts it back in.
Some nice moves. He'll get close to the sticks, and they'll tackle him in inbounds. And that young man, when he gets a little older, he's going to understand how important it is to get out of bounds to stop that clock. Right now, the clock is still running with 1 minute and 56 seconds. Had an opportunity to run out, but he elected to kind of take on some more tackles. So now the clock will stop until the chains get set. 1st and 10. Quarterback back to pass. He'll step up in the pocket. Oh, and number 4 only put one hand out. If he would have got the other one out, man, that could have been completed pass at the stick. So incomplete pass. Minute 40 seconds left in this contest. 2nd and 10, Braves. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line. They are in Arizona territory. Low snap, hand off to number 12. He has some room up the middle, still on his feet, shedding off players, and it's going to be a foot race. And he finally broke the one that he wanted when they most needed it, with 1 minute and 31 seconds left in this game. And there's no flags on this play. When the Braves needed it most, he pulled it out, the biggest run of today. And wow, what a game. Scores 18-19. Now, this point after attempt is super big. They can, with the run, they can take the lead 20-19. If they elect to kick it, they can tie it and go into overtime. Timeout, Braves. Y'all want to talk about this. With only 1 minute 31, it's pretty safe to say this is the play of the game. This extra point right now determines if the Braves comeback comes up to something. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, the Braves trail 18-19. 1 minute and 31 seconds left in this contest. Point after attempt either ties it or wins it. And they're going for the 2-point conversion. They're going for the win.
Braves getting the offense set. Quarterback in the gun. Got it back with him.
Hand off number 12. Inside. Now why not?
High step, stiff,
oh, big tackle. Oh, man.
That's that man for the champs right there, number 7.
Number 7, 1-on-1. The two best athletes went head-to-head. And 7 has his helmet off right now because 12 is a low. But that was, man, mano on mano. Gave it to their best player. 12 gave them their best opportunity to score. He goes 1-on-1 with the best athlete for the champions
And number 7 wins that wrestling match at the half-yard line. Champions preserved their lead with 1:31, 19-18, in a classic here in Southern California. Wow. That could have been the play of the game right there, ladies and gentlemen. Those tackling drills paid off for number 7. 7 is just a dog. I can tell you, on both sides of the football field. You put the ball in his hand, he can take it 80. You need a big play for him to tackle the biggest back on the other side. Dial his number up. He gonna give you something. Putting the state of Arizona on his back. Showed up today in Southern California in a big, big way. Your score is 19-18, minute 31 in fourth quarter action. Woo-wee! What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Onside kick. Oh, man, in special teams. Braves get it. They get the ball back. And if you are logging off thinking this game was over, what a mistake.
Now start the receiving team's helmet.
Wow.
Braves come down with the
minute 28. You would have known for the champions that an onside kick was coming, and you definitely want your hands team out front. Bounces off a lineman helmet, and boy, I know they wish they had their hands team out there. How important would it have been to secure that special teams play? Get your popcorn ready, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't over. It ain't over. So, Braves trail by 1 point right now. Minute 28 left in this contest. Hand off once to number 12 again. He sits off another player. He's been running hard all day. He'll get gang tackled. And they'll tackle him inbound, so the clock will still running.
40 combined on the tackle. Gain of about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up. A minute and some change remaining.
They'll spot the ball close to the 44-yard line. Twins receivers to the top and Twins receivers to the bottom. 12 comes out the game. Quarterback back to pass. He'll go vertical up top. He's behind the defense. It is a catch. He's on his feet, and he will score. Oh, my God. With 52 seconds left in this game, the Braves go up top and score! Wow! What a game! Woo-wee! We need a replay of that, because I can't believe that myself. Pull 12 out the game, goes up top, fights for the ball, breaks a tackle, and takes it to the house. Braves are playing with ice in their veins right now, not letting the clock phase them at all. Point after attempt, quarterback hands off up, and he's hit in the backfield. Hey, listen, it's still 50 seconds in this game. And if you get anywhere, bro, you're kidding me. Scores 24-19. Expect 7 to get the ball some way, somehow, for Arizona right now. All right, as we catch our breath here in the press box, score is 24-19. Are we going to see another onside kick here? Most likely. Oh, they kick it deep. They want them to drive the field.
It's taking a pounce. Scooped up.
Number 12 is on the return, trying to get set up some block. He's going backwards. Turns the corner, still on his feet. He has a block. Ladies and gentlemen, he has a convoy in front of him. Nobody won't catch him. This is unbelievable. Touchdown, Braves! Touchdown, champions. And no flags on the play. No flags on the play. And the last 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, it has erupted here in Southern California. It has erupted here in Southern California. On a bobble kick return, number 12 stayed with it, got behind his block, and took it to the house for 78 yards. 78-yard touchdown. The score now is 25-24 with 30 seconds left in the game. Woo! Wee! Wow!
Oh, wait. Man, y'all got me excited up here.
This is bananas, ladies and gentlemen.
I guarantee you got your money worth in something today, but this price is missing.
They have popped the top off this stadium in Southern California in the last 30 seconds of this fourth quarter. These teams do not want to go home with the L. When you're talking about these kids leaving it out on the field, they are definitely leaving it out on the field. And I would tell you, man, with these 30 seconds, nobody's safe. So they're going to elect to go for the 1 versus the 2. Have a little confusion. And that's going to be a delay of game. So this is a 1-point game right now. And yes, the Braves, they do have a kicker if they needed to go for a field goal.
They can take it to the crib real quick. 30 seconds, that's plenty of time.
Shout out to my homeboy. I know he's probably logged in, Black Monroe. Arizona popping, baby. Arizona is on the map. Black Monroe, you can go live tonight and talk your ish, fam. Dre said, what up? Arizona putting on a show here in Southern California, not feeling like it's an away game for them. They playing like they at the crib. Man, you couldn't write this up, man. So here we go, point after attempt. The score is 25-24, 30 seconds left in this contest. They'll elect to go for 2 versus the 1. Quarterback back to pass. He'll roll to his right. Looks downfield. Incomplete. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Score is 25-24. But as you've seen before, nobody is safe right here on Generation X, U Sports Network. Yeah, we had to bring Dre out of retirement. He's up here in the press box with me, calling it West Coast style. We got to get him down to YNC this year in South Florida for the national championship. You already know. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We would tell you, you know, hey, this has usually been a great game. As we wind down the last 30 seconds, see you to the next game. You know, we give you like the outing. You know, we're getting ready to get off air. Not the case right here. I can't tell you what's going to happen in these next 30 seconds. You feel me? So quick discussion out here with the referees as we're trying to get it together. Let's see. I think it's discussing if it was to go into overtime. I'm sure that's not. It was a 25-24. Onside kick. Oh, man, in special teams. So here we go. If you're just joining the broadcast right now, it has been a doozy, as they would say on the NBC sports broadcast. We've had 3 touchdowns in the last 20 seconds. 0 kicks it right to number 3.
3 on the return.
And this is good field position at the 40-yard line. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is setting up for something special here. They are at the 40-yard line, 27 seconds left in the game, and if you've been tuned in and watched any of this, you know there's nothing impossible right now.
Man, this one of them games that give you goosebumps because you like, man,
here comes number 12 for the Braves. And he's walking on the field like, hey, man, he's earned his lunch money this week. I got to tell you that. But it's not over yet. Quarterback back to pass. Has some time. Throws across the middle to a wide open 14. He catches all the way down to the 19-yard line. Oh, my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. So they ate up half of those yards with one play. Clock is stopped at the 19 until they set the clock, or set the change, I say. 18, 17, 16. They're trying to get the play in. 15. We're down to 12 seconds, 11 seconds. Quarterback back to pass. He looks over the top. He'll call his own number. Looks downfield. Throws to the back of the end zone. Oh, incomplete. It stops with 3 seconds left in the game. 3 seconds left in this contest. Sheesh. This is crazy. It's crazy. You got to be here. It's electric right now. When I'm telling you, these 12-year-olds leaving it on the field, they're leaving it on the field. No timeouts left, so they got to make it count. 3 seconds. They're going to the end zone right now.
All right, y'all. Look like the Braves bringing out that field goal team.
This is crazy. With 3 seconds left, the Braves are bringing out the field goal kicker.
Pressure's home.
This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hey, listen, at 12U, you take the shot to the end zone with your wide receivers. The quarterback's been successful all day. Or do now you put it on the back of your kicker. The ball is spotted at around the 19-yard line.
Number 0.
So y'all tuned in right now, setting up for the kicker. And the kicker's about 4'3", but it's small in size. Let's see what we're going to name him right now. Kick is blocked. And that will be the game, ladies and gentlemen. 50, whose number hasn't been called all day, is not a hero. They'll remember him as he came in for the block. So y'all tuned in right champions, now. Take it back to Arizona, baby. If you ain't heard about him before, you heard about him now. Black Monroe, y'all on the map, baby. Woo-wee, what a game. What a game. Like I said online a couple weeks ago, 12U is spicy. Nobody's safe at 12U. Nobody's safe at 12U. You're hot one week, and you can get popped the next week. Action coming up next. Don't miss it. Stay locked in. Generation X all day. Main event coming up soon. King Kong and Godzilla lining up at the 14 and under right here on Generation X, 7 p.m. Pacific time.